Hi friends, welcome back to our channel Total QA. So in our channel today we're going to discuss about one of the important concept in the case of GitHub. Generally, whenever we try to create a repository, we do multiple commits. Sometimes it is important that we have to roll back a specific commit ID. So what is the process to be followed to roll back to a specific commit ID? We are going to see now. Before we are getting into this topic, let's try to see the command which is useful for us to achieve this topic. So the command is git reset is the command we are going to use, and also we are going to use a command called hard. This is an option we are going to use, and this is the commit ID. So there is a soft and hard, but there is a difference between soft and hard because we always go with the hard scenario. Why? Because we are resetting the index and the working tree to a specific commit ID. Because when we are roll backing, right, we have to roll back to a specific commit ID. It's not only that, we have to reset the index. If we don't reset the index, right, you will have the previous changes also will be available. That's the reason you have to reset the index and the working tree. So any changes to the track files since this commit ID will be discarded. We want to discard everything till that commit ID. So how are we going to achieve this? Let's see an example now. I open GitHub. I create a repository now. Let's click on new. We'll try with a very basic example. It's always helpful for us, right, to understand the concept. Rollback example. So you can say you trying to roll back to a specific commit ID. That is our objective. Or we can mention roll back to a specific commit ID. That's our objective. Just click on roll back. And it's a public repository so that anyone can access it. And also you can select add my readme file, click on create repository. So once we do that, we see there is a readme.md file which is the initial commit which is already there. This is the initial commit, and also we can see there is one commit, it's already available here. What happens, suppose for example we open the readme.md file, we will try to modify this file. Click on edit, and we are trying to modify this file, saying that say we'll add some information. It's h3 is a HTML tag. We are saying welcome to all from Total QA channel. Okay, then this is the text I have written here, and I can put the commit as added a great message. Then that's it. I'll just say commit. Now when I just commit, when you click on the history, there's a history to the right hand side. Click on the history, you can see there are two commits which are already there. One is DFD849A and E87E50D. Suppose I wanted to just simply roll back this commit ID. I don't want this commit ID. How are we going to do the steps now? Let's observe carefully. Open rollback example. This is example, this is the repository. Let's go to the code. Copy this information. Open git bash. Just try to clone this repository. Paste it. That's it. We clone this repository. And we go to the folder. The rollback example. We are in the main branch. And we can even see how many commits are there. Git log will give you the number of commits, and right now the head is pointing to this commit ID. What is our objective? We wanted this head to be pointed to this commit ID, ignoring the latest commit, right? So how are we going to achieve this? Let's see here. And also one more important thing, we can see there's a command called config -list. This command will give you information about this branch and this repository. This will be really very helpful for understand what is our user.email, what is that user.name. Suppose if you wanted to modify them, you can even modify them as well. That is very easy for you from the git bash. So you can see remote.origin.url, you can see remote.origin.fetch. A lot of information you can find using git config -list. But what is our objective right now? Our objective is to revert to a specific commit ID, reset to a specific commit ID. Let's do that now. Clear? Git reset, but we have to give --hard and we need the commit ID also, right? We can just go back to the repository and we can click on 2 commits, and you can go to the first commit, click on this where you get the commit ID, copy this commit ID. You can even go from here also, paste it. That's it. Now what happened? Head is now at initial commit. You can even do one thing, git log will give you how many commits, totally only 1 commit, ignoring the previous commit which we have committed already. Now our job is simply git push -f. That's it. It will try to give you a dialog box to log in. Let's try to enter the credentials, totalqa9@gmail.com. I'll try to give my password, which is totalqa. That's it. And sometimes it will fail and it will ask you to enter using SSH. Okay, it's okay. Let's try to enter using SSH. If you are configuring SSH, it doesn't require the credentials. That we will cover in the next video, or whenever we have sometime we'll cover that video also, because it's very important that in real time we have to use SSH to push the branches. Okay, just click on OK and it pushes the code. Now you can go back and see in the Git repository. Let me click on the repository. You can see totally 1 commit that is done, right? So what is very important in real time is, it is also important that we have to roll back to a specific commit ID. The command is git reset hard and a specific commit ID. I hope this video is really helpful for you to achieve this scenario in real time. If you like my video, please subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you for watching my video.